Rising, guys. How are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. That you start your day with gratitude. My name is Divine Soul Priestess, and I am a channeler of spirit. And I'm here to deliver you some messages that Spirit been wanting to share with you guys. For those who don't know me, my name again is Divine Soul Priestess. I am a channeler of spirit, and I started this adventure. I'm taking this step forward, this leap of faith that Spirit has been asking from me, and to start delivering messages through videos, through, yeah, through videos, pretty much. I've been doing that already. I've been stepping out of my comfort zone. I've been in hermit practically for more than 3 years now. I think I should be around the fourth. And I've been deeply, deeply hermiting because for me it was important to understand all ways, to understand deeply what it takes. And I wanted to do things right. I want to do things right. Okay. Mainly, what for those who don't know, being a channeler from spirit is just giving the messages as you receive it through your channel. The channel, it's you are the channel. So as I receive them, I receive the downloads, I interpret it for you guys, and I guess I speak the way that I speak. It's gonna be understood by many. Okay. Also, not to forget, okay, that mainly since the channel is you, is very important that you are really deep in it, that you're not just, this is not a joke, this is not to play around. I mean, you have to understand that as a channeler, as the messenger, um practically all you're doing is being that word of, that image of God at that moment. So it's very important that you really harness it, that you really, if this is something that you want to do, this is something that you want to take on, it's important that you understand that this is no joke. Okay, spirituality, more than being, something cool or something that everybody wants to do now, um you do not want to waste spirit time. Okay, you really have to be accountable of the things that you can do, or the things that you can damage by doing it with the wrong reasons or for the wrong reasons. Having said that, let's welcome spirit. I already pre-shuffled the cards that I'm going to be using today. Spirit's calling me into the cards of mediumship, also angel messages, and yeah. So the cards, the name of the cards, I don't know them by heart. Um, so I'll try to look for it, and link them in my, what I'm trying to create, my bio. So yeah, bear with me, guys. I mean, I'm fresh out of the water right now. Okay, so don't expect too much of me. Also, another thing that you need to know, um, so just for a heads up, I am not like men. I am not like many people. Okay, I am different. I channel different. I receive things different. I speak different. Yes, I get tongue tied because I'm not a perfectionist. I try to be, but not for the wrong reasons anymore, because I was such a perfectionist before, and spirit showed me that it just needs to flow. Okay, whatever is you meant to do, you will do it easy. You won't have to try. You don't have to try. That's how you know when it's meant for you. That's how you know when you're taking the right path, because it flows from you. It flows out of you. Okay, you are the channel. Like I said, you are the channel. So it mainly, like, I want to give you guys a heads up. I am not like many people. I do not speak like many people. I'm just being here. I'm just being me. Okay. There's things, yes, that you won't like, and you have to work on that. because anything that you see that bothers you from someone else, anything that you are looking at through another mirror, get it? You have to see that you are looking in the mirror. So whatever it is that you feel that bothers you at that moment, it's not really the person. It's something behind it. It's something deep in there. And it has to do all with you and not with the person that is giving the message. Okay? Thank you. Having said that, my spirit guys wanted me to say that. These are the mediumship cards, okay? I am a medium of spirit, okay? Like I said, I am a channel that channels messages from spirit, from past loved ones, from everyone and everything. All right, so we have right here intuitive walking. Look what we're starting with already. Intuitive walking, and that's the imagery of it. And then we have clairaudience, okay? Listening. See? It's part of the gifts, okay? When you are a channel from spirit, you hear things, you hear the things, you hear the nudges, you hear the messages loud and clear, okay? If there's something that you want to step on, I suggest that you do a lot of research on it, but not like in a sense of like if you're looking for a job, okay? No, you have to go deep within inside yourself, okay? Make sure where you're standing, what is it that is being asked from you, and give it time because it is hard. It is hard, but not impossible, guys. I've been, like I said, I've been in a hermit mode for quite a while now, and I know most of it. I'm not saying I learned it all, but I know most of the things that can cause a little stagnation, and is the lack of accountability. It's 11:11 as I say that. All right, so let's get on to the message. So these cards have the message behind it. So all I have to do is like read it for you. It says everything in life is in the process of constant movement and change. It's how the universe works, sorry. Intuition naturally flows. You see what I'm telling you? It flows. It comes with us. It's from us. It's part of us, and moves. But at times, we unconsciously hinder the flow and get stuck in our rational minds. Let's get the intuitive flow going again by simply going for a walk. When intuition is accessed and has the freedom to move, it can be a powerful tool that can build a strength, a bridge between the two realms. One of the ways to get your intuition to flow seamlessly is through intuitive walking, which is a form of mindfulness meditation. This unique practice gives us an opportunity to slow down our mind chatter long enough to enable intuition and spirit to communicate more clearly. When you walk consciously, you're walking and thinking in your head. With intuitive walking, which happens through mindfulness meditation, you become more aware of your own body and surroundings. It keeps you in a powerful present moment. By practicing intuitive walking, you'll start to sense a feeling of lightness, calmness, and freedom as you learn to follow where intuition guides you. Today, take a time out and go for an intuitive walk, whether it is in a park, a forest, or in any peaceful place outdoors, okay? As you walk, simply count each time your foot touches the ground. Count from 1 to 10, then start again. Soon, you'll notice how your thinking mind becomes quieter and as intuitive information begins to surface from the quiet stillness. So there it is. Intuitive walking. So spirit wants you to deepen your connection, deepen your channel. And it has look Intuitive walking, it says it's gonna help you get in the peaceful, in the silence, of your mind. That's why it tells you to count first, because it's like training your mind. Because when you walk, you don't realize what you're doing. Like your mind has the capacity and the ability to think so many things at the same time. Okay, but it's important that when you are doing intuitive walking, it's with this with first of all is with the sense, or the thinking, the thoughts, that you're gonna receive messages, that you're gonna hear messages. How would you hear messages if you're all over the place when you in within your mind? So you see, clairaudience has a lot to do with that too. Okay, clairaudience has a lot to do with that. It says, have you ever heard your name being called when no one is actually there? Those are particularly songs of peace, of music play in your head unexpectedly. Do you sometimes hear what others are thinking? These could be indicators you have the ability of clairaudience, which I do, and I relate to these messages. Mainly, I want you guys to think about this. Okay, we are as a community, okay, receiving the messages as, one. We are not separated at this time. We are being counted as one. So I am receiving as well these messages for myself. It says, is the inner sense of hearing, the ability to hear names, dates, certain sayings, and yes, even songs and melodies. You may be receiving the information of psychic or a mediumistic level. Or at a mediumistic level. Okay, that's a tongue word. Okay, that's a tongue twister right there. Some people hear objectively, which is outside of themselves. Others hear subjectively, in their mind, as thought as what? Yeah, as thought as through hearing messages in their own voice. On Oh yeah, so what it's saying is, like, when you hear within your mind, yeah, subjectively means when you hear thoughts as if you were saying it. Okay. It says, are on a mediumship level, when a medium is working with the ability of clairaudience, it can be very specific, quite remarkable to witness. Okay, quite remarkable to witness. The medium's inner hearing is so acute and receptive that they may verbalize everything they're being told by the spirit communicator, which is true, which is the reason why I asked you to bear with me, to be patient with me, because I receive so many messages. And sometimes I want to, it's like I'm going, go, go, go. My mind captures it that way. Okay. So I don't say the words that they're telling me, and I say something fast to that interprets the word that they're telling me, like that gets the message through. And not necessarily I'm taking like step by step. I'm training my mind to do better on that. Okay, I'm working on it. Next time you're outside, try this simple exercise. Relax, close your eyes, try to really listen. The sounds that are far off in a distance, be in the tra- be in the traffic, children playing, birds singing, or just people talking. Use the power of thought to stretch your listening, and then focus your awareness on the sounds closest to you. Listen to all the sounds and at once. This special exercise is meant to develop and strengthen your mediumship inner sense of hearing. You see, we are both getting messages at this time. Spirit wants us to like master that. For every skill that you have, for every gift, I know that they're called gifts as well. Um, for all gifts that we have to learn to master them. Okay, mainly we need to master them in order to like follow through the path that spirit wants to take us. Okay, so this is another oracle that I'm looking for. okay, that I'm gonna be using angel messages. Mainly, it's messages of, I think, Archangel Michael. If I'm not mistaken, that's what the box said. I don't know where the box is. So, like I said, I'm not a professional. I will do not expect. I cannot stretch that enough because I know that people have their own mind, or like when they look at you, they automatically assume things, which it's wrong, but you shouldn't assume things. Okay, you should go for the experience. If the video is calling out for you, it's calling for you, okay? And not the whole message could be for you. It could be parts of the message. It's just you listen to one word that I said and then you're gone. You skip the message. There's no wrong on that. Okay? But don't assume. Don't come assuming. All right? Thank you. Dear angels, thank you so much. I was about to say, what messages do you have for us today? Let's see how many cards Spirit wants to give us today. How many angel messages do we have? What is most important at this time? What is needed for our highest and greatest good, for our highest path, stepping forward and moving forward in our path. Okay. Are you gonna give us one more? Okay. How about let's not drop them. All right, there we go. We have 3 cards. I'll show them to you right now. Okay. These are the 3 cards that came out. All right. I don't know if you can really tell. Hopefully, yes. All right. The first one is called Success. We're going to go through it, okay? We're going to go through it. Now, these messages have a keyword, all right? But they don't really have a message within unless you read the book that comes with it, the guidebook. But I use my cards and I practice. I'm always practicing. I'm always channeling, like constantly channeling and challenging myself. That's what I wanted to say. You see what I'm telling you? I struggle too. But that doesn't mean you cannot do this, okay? All right. Success. To many, success can be interpreted in many ways. I mean, mainly when people think about success. My angels are here. I saw a flock. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. They're present. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for showing yourself at this time. We are very appreciative of you, and we are very grateful and thankful. All right, so it says success. Mainly, people think about success and as a like material things. They think that their success can come from material things. I can tell you that that's wrong completely. That's not right. I have found myself. I am in this journey of myself at this time where I am successful. Do I have means, or do I have things to back it up as, material things? I have my house, I have my things, but I don't think that's considered in this world as something worth it, okay? Something to be accounted for. But I am successful. Why? Because of what I'm doing right now. Because of this. Because Spirit uses me. And that's all that I want. And that's all that I need. That's all that I train myself for. That is all that I practice and put hours and diligence, and I put resilience in it to be a better view of myself, a better version of myself every day. So seeing the imagery right here, we see a man that, or spirit. Yeah. This could be actually Spirit showing you how successful you can be and how successful you are already. Okay? It's all in the mindset. It's all the way you view the world, the way you view the things that are around you. If you're just going through or going by the days like it's just another day, then yeah, I can see how you don't see that as successful. But that's because the community or this world is based on material things. They want to swift you away, or they have taken you away from the most important things, which is the love of your family, the love of your pets, or having your pets, um whatever it is that you're working on that makes you feel gratified, that you give grace for, that you feel that you're meant to do that. Okay. um to me, this fills me. This lifts me as well. If I'm feeling down, I run to spirit, and I ask, I ask if it's something that I'm doing wrong, in a sense, not that we do anything wrong, because we don't. At the eyes of God, we don't do anything wrong. The only thing wrong that you can do is not listen to Him. That's my interpretation, okay? That's not going to be everyone's, same mind of thinking. So bear with that, all right? It says truth, okay? To me, honesty is all. It shows you right here a representation of a female, a girl, an angel. It says the angel of truth is here, that you speak words of truth, which I do. Actually, what people when they encounter me, they have like a love hate situation with me. Either they love me right away, and or they hate me right away. There's never an in between with them. I always experience it that way. Either they hate me right away or they love me. And when they love me, not necessarily means they love me for who I am, because they're not gonna like when I bring things up as a empath that I am, as a truth, kind of like I think of myself. I just heard in my, I just heard right now a truth serum. All right, as a truth serum, the spirit wants me to say that I am. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna put it gentle. I'm not gonna just stay quiet for No, I'm gonna. My love for you is shown through the truth that I speak, and calling you out on things is not calling you out to make you feel less than or to make you feel bad. Is to bring that forward, okay, to where you notice it, to where you're like, oh, okay, people are aware of it too. People see it in me, so to motivate you to change something about that, okay? But not to make you look in a bad way. We all make mistakes. We all came from the bottom, from the very bottom. So I don't know how, like, to me, it's hard to understand now in that point of view, which I was before. I can relate. I can more or less understand, but at the end, like fully me, I don't understand why people continue to feel like the worst thing ever when people tell you the truth, when people call you out on something. Instead of seeing the nice part of it, like instead of seeing, oh, okay, this person, just caught me on something, and it really did. It is truth. It have some accountability. Don't hide from it. If you're on this path right now and you are lacking accountability, let me tell you something. You might as well start over again, because spirit's not going to take that. In order to be this truth bearer, this messenger, or whatever it is your path is calling you to, you need to be completely honest. Completely honest. You have to have worked on your traumas. You have to have an amount of healing. I'm telling you, not because I'm in this side now, because I'm in this part. Well, obviously, you're seeing this part now. You didn't see the before. Because, like I said, I've been hermiting because I've been very diligent. I've been working hard. And there's no, like, actual proof of all of that unless right now that you're jumping into this life or you jumping into this video and you see me and you see my body expression that tells you that I'm talking the truth, that tells you that I'm speaking truth. That's the only way you know. The way that you receive the messages from spirit, it will let you know if this person is a fake or not. Period. But you have to have, an amount of healing, an amount of discernment, an amount of working on yourself, doing shadow work and all the things, okay, in order to be more be more discerning, be more disciple on things, okay. Now it says inner child, so our inner child wanted to come out and give us a little message. As you see, she's sitting under the tree, spending time with birds. Maybe you always had birds around, that's part of the messages as well. A flower tree, there's a significance on a tree. Maybe there's a special tree around your house or in your house or where you used to go and hang around with. Um, you know, the trees also are spirit. Everything here, it's energy. Everything here speaks and gives you energy, and you receive messages from everything. So she's just in her own world. She's receiving from spirit. She's receiving the love, and she's surrounded by spirit because you see how those little stars, like right now I told you Michael came. Michael is present at this time. Just like that, you'll see little things. You start noticing the things that because of your mindset you were not aware of it, okay. Now what I'm getting intuitively from this message, your inner child is asking of you to sit, to go back to this energy, to go back to this energy. Just because you're grown and you have babies and you have kids, it doesn't matter. Your inner child needs you. Your inner child needs you to be, as a grown up, the person that she didn't have or the things that she didn't have. If it was, feeling seen, feeling understood, like for me, I received this message as that. I mean, in my childhood, I was always like, I was always by myself. All right. Yes, I have mother, father, whatever, sister. But they were all in their world. I felt shut out. I felt like I was left on my own. Okay. And so I became hyper independent at a very young age because um, I didn't have the support system or the love or the understanding of, the closest people to my inner child, which is, your family. I did not have that, but I did not let that, pass, because it's in the past now, um, destroy me or derate me, like detour me from my truth path, because I'm here now. I'm speaking on it. Before I couldn't even speak on it. Before I had to do a lot of healing. When I'm telling you that you need to do a lot of healing, and especially your inner child, because your inner child is is the main course, is the inner child. It's like if you're saying the light of the tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel is the one that's gonna take you home, is the one that's going to bring you home. Where is that home? The home is to yourself. Home to yourself. Where you feel safe, where your inner child is safe, where your inner child can be however it is, and free. Like where when your inner child is free, you are have let go of so much. Trust me. You have let go of so much. For me, my inner child is actually, I just received it. This is funny. Oh, she wants to talk. I received a message from her yesterday. I was doing some healing, some shadow work, and it was my inner child. Sorry about that. Telling me how she felt free, how she felt understood, how was it able to make her feel like she doesn't have to stay quiet no more. This is a season of my life where there's no more silence. I will no longer stay silent. I will do what I came here to do. This is what I've been asked to do. Okay. Um, and I will share the messages regardless of, past people not wanting me to, past people wanting me to, but I won't. I will continue my path. Because for me, what's important, if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at the card. I can really relate to this little girl. I used to play around a lot by myself, so I had to find ways to entertain myself, and I would play with sticks. I wouldn't play with dolls and stuff like that until later on, but I would play with sticks, anything like curiosity. I had a lot of curiosity. I still do. My inner child is speaking to you and to me right now at this time. So I'm very curious. I noticed the small details, the small things, that are passed by us, very easily, because we have been tricked to be focused on other things, on how to make money and how to be wealthy, and how to, get that check. And it's not all about money, because money is not going to get you out of, half of the things that you have to work on. Money is not there. Trust me, money is not there. That's the last thing that's there. Spirit is there. Your angels are there. Your ancestors are there. I mean, that's all you have. God, spirit, whoever you think of, or who, like when I tell you God, or whenever I tell you spirit, whoever you think of us like that. Because spirit is everything and spirit's all. So he can manifest himself into anything or into anyone. It could be a little bird. It could be anything. The whole universe is his, created by him. Why can he not use it? He can use it. All right. So these are angel tarots. Okay. Let's see. Oh, in regards to this spirit, what else do you want us to know? What is important? We have 32 on the clock already. Okay, so we have a little bit of time. I don't want to make this too long because I don't want to make it, you know, boring, I guess. Yes, I'm going to speak on what I'm hearing. So I'm going to stay true to what I'm hearing. All right, so we have 3 cards. We have, what? 7 of Ariel. All right, this is the imagery. All right, then we have 4 of Ariel. Notice how they're pink. Oh, I love pink. Pink is my favorite. All right, and then we have Page of Michael. It says truthful, perceptive, analytical, blunt. Yeah, I can relate to that too. I'm telling you, people have a love and hate situation with me. I gotten past that. I mean, it is what it is. Whatever part that you want to see from me, it's your conscience, it's your willing, it's your free will that you're using. That's what I said. Do not assume. Come with your discernment. Come with your respect. Come with all these morals that we were taught when we were kids. Use them. All right? Don't assume things. Don't try to know more than you're supposed to. I mean, because if this is what I'm telling you, if these are the words that are coming out, this is what we're vibing on at this time. Don't try to know more. Don't try to know more. Stick to the message. Listen to the message. Receive the message. Process the message. All right. For some reason, that could be significant. I don't know. Maybe you feeling like people expect too much of you or something. You're going through that phase at this time, and it's important. It's important that we stay true to our, emotions as well. Whatever it is you want to say it. Don't hold it back. Okay? It says you have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Excuse me. Confirmation verb. Review your progress and make plans for the next endeavor. Your angels are with you. Angel Ariel is here with you. She's beautiful. She's pink. Oh god. All right, so we see the angel is right behind him. He's holding a wand with the crystal in it. That means he's grounded because it's stomped to the floor. So he is grounded. It's showing that he is grounded. He is surrounded by all the beauty, so that means he is connected to the universe. He is connected to the energies of the universe. And her his angel is here to support that too, asking of us to have patience, and that your work has been seen, is being seen, and will be rewarded. Now, we don't come into this path in order to get rewards. If you're doing it that way, you're wrong. You need to change that. You need to be a little bit more humble and not come to spirit with the sense of, okay, so what can I get? What am I getting? What am I getting? Am I getting a new house? Am I getting a mansion? Am I gonna be rich? Really? Really? That amount of disrespect. Spirit doesn't like it. Spirit doesn't like it. That's called like disrespect. Yes, it is seen as disrespect. How you have the audacity to come to spirit with thoughts. Remember, he hears, sees the thoughts. There's nowhere you can hide from spirit. I don't know why though. Um, a little sidetrack. The spirit wants me to talk on this. I don't know how or why are these people able, these karmics are able to think they can actually pull a fast one on God. Like, what? The all-seeing eye, the all-being, he's everywhere, he's everyone. He hears everything. He knows your heart. Yeah, funny. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, some things I don't understand. Some things, because if you think about it, I mean, it's hard to what. Hmm. Anyways, oh, y'all like my. She's so pretty. Anyways, besides the point. So, yeah, have patience. Patience is very, very important, guys. Like, actually, I've had so much patience with everything. Um, Patience with myself is what I find the most. When Spirit talks about being patient is being patient with yourself. Um, Being loving to yourself, being understanding of yourself. Like, it's like if you're going to a test, you're going for a test, and you already prepare yourself, you already study, all right? So yeah, you good, you got everything you need. But then, your fears kind of start to like bubbly 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 and start coming up, right? And wants to trick you into like, oh, but I'm gonna fail. Oh, but I'm what if I fail? What if no. Quiet that down. I'm telling you right now, quiet it down. Breathe to yourself. Know that if you've done the work, there's no other way. Get it? I mean, if you've done the work, you've really been there, diligent, patient, hard worker. Um, you've done the work on healing yourself, on being true to yourself, and being all that you expect or you could have expect from people outside of you. You're that to yourself. That's what spirit wants from us. To be all that we are. To actually know who we are and all that we bring. And it's okay if people don't want to be part of it. It's okay if whoever, for all those fallouts that happen. Maybe you're going through fallouts. Maybe you're losing friends. Maybe you see yourself around alone, but you're not. Look, you're not. There's proof. You're surrounded. The thing is that you need to focus on what is around you, what actually is around you. You know, those little birds, those the rabbit, squirrel. That's what meaning. All of that is a meaning. All of that is a message. All of that is spirit telling you you're not alone. I got you. So, yeah, on that. Excuse me. All right, so we have 4 of Ariel. All right, that's the imagery. Now the message says, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. Extremes in how you save or spend money. All right. And it's right under the truth card, all right? Well, I see an image right here of like home. Oh, that's where it is. Okay, you see, I see everything. Actually, take a look at everything. Everything is a message. Nothing is left out. Whatever calls your eye. Excuse me. I see a chest with money here. And it says, when you give, you also receive. It starts with that. Being resistant to change. Extremes in how you save or spend money. Overindulging and overindulgement. Spirit doesn't like that. Okay? Spirit doesn't like that. He wants us to be in a balanced, very harmonious sense. Okay? Now, I don't know what your situation is, whether you work or not, or you home, or you on entrepreneurship, whatever it is. Okay? Spirit wants us to know that money is not all, and money is necessary in this reality. Okay? Necessary. But for what? For what? Actually think about it. To pay your rent, to buy food, to buy whatever needs. Under those needs, there's not a new pair of shoes when you have 100. And I'm speaking to myself right there. Because I love shoes and I have like a whole closet full of it. So that can be seen as overindulgement, because why is there so much need of so many things? Get it? That means you put in your energy. You're giving out your energy to other things. Now, I can get rid of all the shoes, right? All right, hear me out. I can get rid of all the shoes and leave just a few, because I'm feeling that, Spirit it's calling me out on it and telling me, yo, you got only 2 pair of feet. What do you need so many shoes for? And you're like, yo, yeah, that's right. But then even if you try, which is what we tend to do a lot. Oh, but I need it because like if I go here, if I go there, does it have to be? No, not really. So you are left over with what? You've been gullible. I think that's the word. You've been gullible in buying so many things. So that wherever your energy goes, imprinted as a money, as a paper, is where you're investing. So Spirit wants you to invest more on yourself. For example, having what you need and what for you needs, and saving the money, saving the rest. Which is what I'm doing at the moment. I'm saving. I'm in mode save right now. But I do, like you, because I am acting as a human here. All right. So I cannot come in here in front of this camera and tell you I'm perfect, because First of all, perfection, I mean, it doesn't exist. We are already perfect in the eye of God. We already have all we need. We already are all we are, okay? We don't need to be more. There's only changes that we need to do. And right here it says that you being resistant to changes, which I'm not. So I'm thinking that sorry, I'm understanding that this part of the message is for you guys. You being resistant to change could be your, it's all in the mind, okay? Everything is going to come from the mind. um it's your persistence in seeing it that as a need, is seeing that whatever it is that you're doing wrong, you need to continue to do it, okay? I don't know if you get me with that. You need to change that mentality and cut that ongoing cycle, okay? Because it's just gonna take you, it's there, you're not leaving any chance for a change. I know change is like scary, scary, all right? But change, if you think about change in this way, that it's the opportunity for you to get something new. Just like when you get excited about, okay, I'm getting paid today, so what do I want? What am I gonna buy? You already automatically, before even getting the money, you're already thinking what you're gonna buy yourself. All right. So let's think about that narrative, or that way of thinking, but in another way. Let's think about, okay, I'm already gonna pay. I mean, get paid. So how much am I gonna save? Not how much I'm gonna have. Okay. How much am I saving now? Put it as like a goal of for you, like your spirit is telling you save, because you never know. You never know. You need to learn also how to like keep the energy and money, work with the energy and money. Money is energy. It's not all like they paint it here. It's not all, but it is only for what is necessary. My way of seeing it, it's only for what's necessary. I mean, I have it all. Do I have a whole bunch of money? Am I a millionaire? No, I'm not. I'm not a millionaire, but I have it all. Get it? What I'm saying is like actually change your way of saying, of seeing things. Sorry. And the last one is Page of Michael. Truthful, perspective, analytical, blunt. An existing new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. Um. All right. So right out the bat, I'm getting a sense like the energy that is coming through this card is be careful. It's kind of like a red flag. Be careful. It says truthful, perceptive, and analytical and blunt. It's hard for people to speak on truth and speak with truth. All right. People have a hidden agenda within themselves. It's what you can do, like when somebody gets close to you, what are the reasons behind that person, okay? What are their motives? What are their, what's hidden inside? And it's okay for you to ask that. And it's okay if people are gonna say, they're gonna try to say, oh, but you have trust issues. So be it. If that's what you want to call it, for me to ask the right questions, for me to know what's behind your motive. Why are you coming close to me? Why do you want to work with me? Why do you want to be my friend? Or why do you want to work with me? Or why are you asking some sort of question? Because sometimes when people are hiding something, when people are hiding um behind the mask, it's easy to, well, it's easy for me to tell apart. For me, is the questions they ask. Actually listen to their questions. You'll know when they ask you questions of, so what have you been doing? So what are you working on at this time? Are you working? Are you getting money? Are you getting paid? You know, It's like a, okay, what, am I sitting in the FBI or something? Why do you want to know? How is that any of your business? Yes, you're gonna come out blunt. Do you see what I'm talking about? That's the things that people don't like about me. Now I'm gonna speak about me right here. Those are the things that people automatically hate or love. And when they say love, it's more of respect. For me, I'm gonna ask everything. If you're trying to get close to me, I will ask everything about you. Now there's many ways to do this, you know. Whatever flows your boat at that time. Whatever your intuition is guiding you to do at that time. But trust that I will get to the bottom of it. I will remove your mask. As soon as you come into my vicinity, you come close to me, I can already see it all. And I'm in my right. I'm in my right. It's like you're saying, you, this is how you need to view it. This is how you need to discern. This is how you need to work with this. Okay? To know what are the intentions behind people getting close to you. Because why do I say that? Because there's darkness. There's dark clouds around. And when there's dark clouds around, that means there's not a like clarity. There's not a full clarity. That you could see all the little details. Get it? There's clouds. Clouds, it's meant for me. For me, I interpret it that way. What are you hiding? And if you can see, this person comes like, seems like it's okay, but at the same time it's not. I don't know if you can see it or not, but he has a smirk. All right. And then you have the symbolicity of, psychic intuition with the owl. What are you not saying? What are the words that are not coming out of your mouth, that they're hitting inside your silence, but that you, as a psychic, as a medium, as a clairaudience, as a channeler for spirit, have the ability to know and will know? I am a lion detector, okay? I'm telling you, right? Like, I am a liar detect. What? I detect lies. I detect lies right away. I can kind of like when you go in when you're in the airport and you're about to like go where you're gonna get in the plane. There's this metal thing, the metal detector thing, kind of like that. Like I do the scanning. I have a scanning, and I do a scanning in seconds of you, and I can tell, and I can sense, smell, see your lies, what you're trying to lie, and what you're trying to portray. That's why I don't have too many friends, if none. I have none friends, is because the people don't like it. They want to continue being, I don't know, they want to continue that way with mask on. They don't like it when you call it out or when you make it noticeable. It's like, I can't help it. That's who I am. That's part of what I am. I am a mirror. So I will show you. Hey, you're saying this, but that's not what the mirror is telling me. Um those are not the things that I got from the scan. So why are you lying? You see, as soon as I catch you on a lie, it's already good enough for me to say, okay, bye bye. And no, I do not come back. And no, I do not give second chances. That is my way, okay? I'm not telling you to be that way. But once you lied, okay, oh, but I know what people can say, oh, but aren't you being harsh? I mean, they lied because didn't know, they haven't worked on their issues and stuff like that. Could be. All right, could be. But I give you chances though. If I notice something, I'm gonna call you out on it, and I'm gonna tell you, but this and this and this and that, right? And then you continue with the lie, or you continue with a second lie. That's how you know. No, that's why second chances for me don't work. They do not work. They may work for everyone else, but not for me. Okay, I do not give second chances because I do give you second chances per se. I just don't let you know about it, and I ask you and confront you about it, and then you continue to lie. You go for the second lie. So you see what things don't match right there. Yeah. All right. I hope you guys are resonating with these messages. Like I said, I gave you a heads up. I am not like most people. I don't say things like most people do. I am who I am. I am what I am, and I will not change it. Nor do I want to change it, but I can't change it at all, anyways, because that's what I am here. That's who I am. That's part of what I do, and that's how I say it. It has worked for me. It has worked for me. It has kept me away from so much trouble. Okay, so we're gonna close with this tarot. What else? Holy Spirit, do you want to close with? Thank you. Thank you so much for the messages that you have given us. I hope that you guys have been, that you can understand. I hope that I have made it understandable. In my own way, of course, I am a loving being. I am very loving. Just that I have gone through so many things that if you get by this, you're good. You're good. If you can sustain my bluntness, my boldness, I mean, you're good. You're good. But I'm very loving, okay? Not that I have to say it to prove it to you, because I don't have to prove myself to no one. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Those are the things I say. And I hope you can stand around. You can survive this, and you can, follow me through this path. I'm just starting with this. I'm taking a leap of faith. God is taking me through this route. All right. The first one we have is 10 of Wands in reverse. Then we have the 4 of Cups, which I think it closes the message just perfect. And trust the universe, trust spirit. He knows what he's saying, what's he doing. And then we have, to finish, the King of Pentacles. All right. 10 of Wands in reverse. Well, upright, it means burden, demands, overload. But being in reverse, that means this person, you guys have just come out of something like that, out of a sense or out of an energy of feeling burden, of feeling overworked, of feeling over, of feeling unseen. Like your inner child was talking through me, okay? Feeling unseen. So you let go of these burdens. You let go of something huge in your life right now at this time. You let go of people. I think you have isolated yourself with people. It says yearning, disillusion, and boredom. This is the energy that was around you, the energy that was being projected at you at that time, at this time, because you are this King of Pentacles. You're reliable. You're a true friend. You're a generous person, a visionary. You like to see your inner child is connected to this too as well. As a child, you used to take a lot of like you used to be a lot on your mind, a lot of your on your not your mind, but what's it called? Like when we dream, yeah, daydream. You used to daydream a lot. You probably have that um as well as me. I used to daydream a lot. This is the sweetheart that you are. You're a very loving person. You're very, very stern, also wealthy, very wealthy, have the possibilities of being very wealthy. Okay, you maybe are, since this is the King of Pentacles, that means you live well. Okay, you have means made. You have enough. You have a little bit more than enough. Okay, and people see it through your, like I said, well, people actually do only focus on the material things, but yes, talking about like spiritually, I sense a very caring person, empathetic. You care about others, you care about the world, you care about people, and you love connections like this. You yearn for connections like this. You yearn for connections, actually being understood, connecting with another person, with with the same mentality as yours, with the same way of seeing the world. And you came from a dissolution. Somebody or somebody's that are around you made you feel less than, made you feel bored, and you see yearning. Yep, which is what's taking you to this, to yearn for something real, for something good, for something different from what you are accustomed of seeing. Maybe you are surrounded, like me too. I was surrounded at times, at those past times of my life, through all fake people. Okay, I was surrounded by fake people, starting with the family. They never really did show love, or were there for me. I mean, I had to take care of myself, like basically take care of myself, because if a child feels the need to protect itself, protect themselves, it's because they don't feel that protection from their surroundings, from their people, from their family members. Okay, there's a sadness in this Four of Cups, a lot of sadness, a lot of regret. um Write it down. Do some shadow work and see where you are at that. Maybe it's not you, maybe it's people around you want you to feel this way. So do that, do that do that scanning, please. Yeah. Do the scanning. Actually look into people. People say a lot without actually speaking, or people say a lot when talking about other things. It could be random things, it could be different things, and you don't think much of it, but they really are talking about themselves. You just have to be able to listen. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? He said, yes, I love you. He's so sweet. I love you too, Father. Well, I think this is the end. Did you wanted to say anything else? No, you said it all. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging around with me. Thank you for, like I said, having patience with me. And I hope, besides the way that I said the message, besides, like, take me away from the message and just listen to the message. I hope that you were able to receive it. I hope that it came. I trust that this will find you on the right time. The universe always makes sure that whatever you need to listen to, that whatever message you need to hear from them, they'll make it through, okay? Trust that. I hope that you had fun and you could receive the messages, whether that was the whole message or part of it. It doesn't matter. Message is a message, and I am just the bearer of that message. Okay. Thank you so much for being with me, for trusting me, for giving me a little bit of your time, which I am grateful for that. I am completely grateful for that. I hope that I was a help, that I was able to help you, and that I was help you to understand things that maybe you were not aware of before. Thank you so much. I ask the Holy Spirit to bless you throughout your day and giving you a good day, and to continue, if you want to continue, choose to continue to follow me. Um, let's see where this takes us. I mean, because we are in this together. We're all together. So thank you so much again, and namaste.